I'm so much better than majority of you.
Girls, before we get into Amber's new video, there's been some things going on whilst she took her quote break. Yes, a few days ago Amber announced via her community tab that she would be taking a break from YouTube and that she'd be back soon. Well, her audience didn't like that and came for her in the comments.
You always take a break when you get caught in a major lie. You've been lying about hypothyroidism for years. It's embarrassing at this point.
Remember when you threw shade at Beck for disappearing from the internet just last week?
A break from what? Must be nice to have zero responsibilities.
No, Miss Amberlynn. Your paid time off is rejected.
Cancel your memberships, y'all.
So she posted again saying, I'm taking a break because I said that I didn't want to upload what I ate today videos anymore. Normally, that's what would be uploaded today, hence the break. And once again, her audience ate her up.
It drives me crazy that Amber just never says what she means the first time she brings up something, and then her arrogance when she clarifies what she means. You can't be that arrogant when your vocab and speech literally outs you for not being the intellect you want to portray yourself to be.
I can't imagine how exhausting you must be to deal with in real life. You're one of those people where the other has to watch there and your every word because otherwise you'll find a way to twist it afterwards.
You know, you could leisurely be intentional with your words for once and just say what you mean the first time.
Emily/Slami has also made her return to Instagram. Amber's mom has been making some shady Facebook posts about Amber, with the latest one saying, "My daughter is not delicate like a flower. She's more delicate like a hand grenade." And last but not least, someone at the bingo hall Amber and her family go to took a video of themselves and happened to capture Amber and her stepdad in a very quick 0.01 second clip.
You guys know how everyone comes for me for wearing my cute mesh with my dress over it. I was just on the THYROID website and look at what I found. Oh my god, there it is right in front of my eyeballs. When I tell you my jaw was on the floor. But yeah, I was just shocked to see it. So I have some nice, clean, filtered water from my Brita filter. So I normally drink about 30 ounces of water a day. So now this is 40 ounces. I'm gonna have to get used to that sink water flavor. Nice, clean, filtered water from my Brita filter. But I'll make it through, it'll be okay. Okay, you guys, so THYROID was having such a good deal on underwear, so I got some. So I have been told that I am gross for sharing underwear on my YouTube channel. I don't understand how everyone wears underwear. So I love the quality of THYROID underwear. I usually get a size 6, but 5s do fit as well. So it honestly just depends. Did I buy a thong? I bought a thong. Obviously we will not be trying on the underwear together. I mean, I can, like, but you'll have to see that on OnlyFans. So some of my favorite underwear is like this nude because they're very high-waisted and I love that. And then I got also a black pair of those. So here's the front of these. All I can think about is I'm gonna take the cutest photos. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am gonna take cute photos, not gonna lie about it. So these are kind of like shorts. I mean, they're not really, but they fit like very tight shorts. Update on my sink water Brita filter shenanigans. I can't do it. So I got a couple gallon waters today instead of just having like so many little small water bottles.
What the f***? Like,
I'm gonna use gallon waters and then put them in here. Sink water just, it makes me gag. I don't know what it is. My body just will not let me drink it. Like, I can't. Like, I want to get more water. It's already hard enough for me. So I don't want to add another layer of what's going to make it difficult. And by the way, I've always been like this about sink water, literally ever since I was like in high school. So why aren't you worried about worms and the ice you love from Chick-fil-A? You know it's made with sink water. My anxiety does not pick and choose where it wants to anxiety. I've been using this thing for water. It holds 48 ounces and it is so big. And I've had experiences with Bubba. Their plastic tastes funny. But with that one, the plastic does not taste funny in the slightest. I like to just add whatever water I have on hand. I use sink water at work. I do feel pretty better when I'm just drinking water. Like, that's all I drink for those 5 days. I do not like sink water, but it's what I have to deal with at work, which is unfortunate. I do have a Brita filter here, so that works very well for me. In high school, Fiji was the only water I would drink. I wouldn't drink any other water. No tap water, no water from restaurants, no other bottled water, only Fiji. It was so weird. But I was literally poor. Like, I'm saying, one pair of pants. My parents spent all the drugs, all the money on drugs. I lived in a trailer. It was like an old trailer with holes and mold. The floors were falling apart. The walls, cockroaches, like
your bathroom door didn't, I mean, your bathroom didn't have a door.
I was like the poster child for poor. I'm sure you can find clips of me ranting about it somewhere here on YouTube. I also want to talk about my hypothyroidism. So I want to make something very clear. I never specifically had like my thyroid tested. Like, I never have gone into a doctor's appointment and they're like, okay, we're gonna draw these labs and it's to get your thyroid tested. Like, I've never had like a doctor say that to me besides recently, and then when I was 15. Obviously, in my whole life, I have gotten multiple labs done since I was 15. And in my brain, I always assumed that lab work like meant everything. Checking for your diabetes, checking for your thyroid, checking for... When you get your labs done, they only draw your blood for specific things. It's not like, oh, you get everything done. So whenever in the past when I was like, oh, my thyroid's fine, it's been checked, it's because in my little dumb brain here, I genuinely assumed my thyroid's been checked in the labs. And every time my lab work came back, they never mentioned anything about my thyroid. So I always assumed that it was fine. That's where like all the confusion comes in. So I am sorry for being confusing.
So if you're unaware, Amber claimed that she was recently diagnosed with hypothyroidism, and that's the reason she has had such a hard time losing weight throughout her life. When an audience member asked her why she didn't know she had hypothyroidism in the past, Amber claimed it was because the last time she got her thyroid checked by a doctor was when she was 15 years old. So I went back and found several videos throughout the last decade of Amber telling us about how she had just gotten her thyroid checked and the results came back normal.
Many people might be like, is it your thyroid? No, I've gotten that checked. Like 5 or 6 days ago, I actually went to the ER. They took my blood because the doctor wanted to see if I had diabetes, if that was causing the issue, and he really wanted to check my thyroid. All those answers were answered within like 5 to 6 hours. After the test came back, my thyroid's perfect. Nothing's wrong with my thyroid. I'm literally just fat because I eat too much. Like, I went to the hospital because my heart was beating irregular. All my tests came back normal. No thyroid issue. I'm gonna be doing labs today because technically I have fasted. So we're gonna do labs, and they said they're gonna be able to check for everything. So they're gonna be able to look at my liver, my gallbladder. They're gonna be able to check for diabetes if I have a thyroid problem. These are my results. So this is just all of the information about my blood. I did a fasting test, and no, I do not have diabetes. And no, nothing is wrong with my thyroid. Yes, I have gotten my thyroid checked more times than I can count, and it's always normal.
This is classic Amber. She doesn't have any health issues until she needs to use them as content. She's healthy, and we're just fatphobic for worrying about her health until views are low, and she needs a new diagnosis/excuse to bring in views.
It's just, I always thought that I had my thyroid checked, and turns out I don't think that was the case. But this is actually the medicine I'm taking. But my doctor did say that he wants to pull more labs for me because he wants to figure out the underlying cause of the reason why that I have these thyroid problems. So he's actually testing to see if I have Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disorder. So I'll be going to get those labs sometime next week. But
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
I need people to know that, like, mental things it's scary. Like, there are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall. This is my life, and I do what I want.